Have you ever had a dream that felt impossible? A dream so big, so bold, that everyone around you thought you were crazy. Well, let me tell you a story about a young boy named George who had a dream just like that. George grew up in a small, poor village where electricity was a luxury most families couldn't afford. Every evening, he would watch his mother strain her eyes, trying to read by the dim, flickering light of a kerosene lamp. It was then that a powerful idea sparked in his mind. He would become an inventor and build a solar lamp for her, a lamp that could turn sunlight into a bright, steady glow for his entire village. His dream was met with laughter. A solar lamp, George, you're just a kid with no money, his friends would say. His first attempts were clumsy failures. He gathered scrap wires, broken glass, and discarded metal, trying to piece them together. Time and time again, his creations would sputter and die. The ridicule grew louder, but the image of his mother's smile in the warm light of his invention kept him going. He knew he couldn't give up. So, George turned to knowledge. He spent hours at the local library, devouring every book he could find on science and electricity. He'd read old newspapers for any scrap of information about new technologies. He even befriended the old electrician in the village, a wise man who had seen a spark of true genius in George's determined eyes. The old man taught him about circuits, conductivity, and the magic of solar panels. Every day after school, George would work tirelessly in his makeshift workshop. His hands were often calloused and dirty, his body tired from long hours of trial and error. There were moments of deep frustration, times when he felt like throwing it all away. But then he would remember his purpose, his promise to his mother, and he would pick up his tools and try again. He learned that every failure wasn't an end, but a lesson. Each broken circuit taught him what not to do, bringing him one step closer to what would work. Then, one day, an incredible opportunity arrived. A wealthy merchant, who himself had come from humble beginnings, announced a competition to find and support the most promising young inventors in the region. The grand prize was a scholarship to a prestigious science academy and funding to bring the winning invention to life. George's heart pounded with a mix of excitement and fear. Was his little lamp good enough? His friends, the same ones who had once mocked him, now rallied around him. Seeing his unwavering dedication, they had a change of heart. "You have to try, George," they urged. "You've worked too hard to stop now." Their belief in him was the final push he needed. With renewed energy, George poured everything he had into one last design. He gathered the best materials he could find, meticulously soldering each connection, carefully placing each solar cell. He worked through the night, his focus absolute. As the sun rose, he placed his lamp on the windowsill. He held his breath, and then a soft, warm light began to glow, growing brighter and brighter as it soaked in the morning sun. It worked. It actually worked. At the competition, George stood nervously beside his simple yet brilliant invention. When he flipped the switch, the lamp cast a bright, beautiful light that filled the room, outshining all the other more complex gadgets. The judges and the merchants were amazed not just by the lamp, but by the story behind it. George won. He won the scholarship, he won the funding, and most importantly, he won the chance to change his world. Soon, his solar lamps were lighting up homes all across his village. Children could study at night, families could gather together, and his mother's eyes no longer had to strain in the dark. George's story is a powerful reminder for all of us. No matter how big your dream or how many times you fall, what truly matters is that you get back up. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Believe in yourself. Keep learning. Keep trying. And never, ever give up on the light you want to bring into the world. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that fuels your dreams. See you next time.